Peace. What's good in the hood? Captain's log star date is the 18th. 18 days into the month of April in the year of 2015. The time right now is 10:19 a.m. Pacific on a Saturday. What really matters day. And what's good in the hood on this end is the decision to make a video. I got to be somewhere between 12 and 1, so I decided to go ahead and shoot a video. Plus, we haven't done one of these in a while, and I notice a lot of people are kind of tuning in to what's being said, and I just want to remind people on the other end of the line that this is real people. My name is Roland Branch, and I'm the narrator, the janitor here at your friendly neighborhood penpop.com, and I'm not the star of the show. I'm not really again into myself like that, but every now and then I want to let people know that hey, there's real people. There's nobody trying to hide behind the internet, behind the phone, behind the computer, and that's making sure that we're doing our part on this end. Now, on your end, you might need to make a decision as to whether or not it's going to be transparent or artificial, but to each his own. But I want to go ahead and just do this particular post, and this particular topic in a video just to make sure that it's coming out of my mouth and you get the authentic feeling of what it is that I'm looking to share with you. So, let's see what we got here. Baller blocking. It's a thing that happens. If you even click this link, you have some interest in or experience with this particular subject happening. This particular thing happened. I listed the definition, but to each his own. It's a thing that happens, and I know a lot of you are entrepreneurial minded and about your business and about your hustle, so I just want to put this one out here just for you because it is a thing that I do encounter and struggle with. I've had to work on it just to figure out things, and it's quite an extensive learning experience to say the least. But to keep it simple and not get too elaborate, I feel like I'm oversharing, as they call it. Interestingly enough, today, while I was putting this post up, just a second. Yeah, that's more like it. On Bing, it leaves a little news media updates for what the news organizations say is important. And it says news about highest paid CEO Nick Woodman, 39, was granted 4.5 million restricted stock units valued at 284.5 million at the end of 2014, which would rank him number one. I'll list the link so you can read further. Nick Woodman is the CEO of GoPro. GoPro is a company that produces and manufactures and sells camera equipment, digital camera equipment and software, and you can do your research. You probably heard of it. It's called GoPro. But with that said, I would say definitely it really does have something to do with how an individual pictures things. How are you picturing things in your life? How are you picturing yourself? And if you can take it from there, then more power to you. But how to override baller blocks is basically based on how you are picturing things in your mind. Uh, what you see is what you get, and if you don't like what you're seeing, chances are you might need to stop looking at it. That's what I believe, and focus on what you do like to see. For example, I got these checks coming in, and that's just reminding myself of taking the correct steps to get to the end results that I like to see. If you focus on what you do like, it will increase. If you focus on what you don't like, it also will increase. But basically, I think at the end of it, I think it's really like they say, according to what I've heard. In fact, I know it to be. If it's good to you, then it's good for you. But if it's not good for you, then it's against you. And I think that includes people too. Either they're for you, either they're with you, or they're against you. And sometimes we, even me, myself included, can get into the habit of trying to get people that are against you or things that are against you and convert them into that which is for you. But I think the better decision is to just focus in on what is working for you, do what works, who is working with you, and you can be absolutely sure and certain that they're really rocking with you and on your side. And just give your energy, that's the popular word these days, give your energy to what is working with you and not to what is working against you and trying to battle. Um, there is no competition, in my opinion, just to better myself and keep myself moving forward. So that's all I'm going to share with you today. I do appreciate you tuning in if you do decide to, because that helps, that does count. Shows that we're moving in the right direction. But once again, real people, real life, real things happening on this end. This is Roland Branch, and I'm on my way. So I wish you Godspeed, peace, and continue on with the victory. One love. Just real quick, too, as a second side note for those who lingered on to the last part, I'm just now finding out today that there's a company that actually has a brand name is Ballin Paris, and shows what I know. I think I did see Amber Rose and Wiz Khalifa wear some of their apparel, and that's good for the game. Let's make our culture and our way of thinking be the moral authority for the galaxy, which it already is at the root, but we need to bring it back out into the forefront so that you can recognize game when it's in your face. And that's what it is right now because I'm talking to you. So I'm going to go ahead and give them some publicity and shows that we can work together for a common cause. So keep up the good work. Ball in Paris. One love.